Can I do it one more time? Can I do it one more time, bro? And this should be adding up, man. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? What's up? And shit, I'm right on time. Like, I ain't did what I did last night. All right. So I just passed a 20K account. I was up all night. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was up all fucking night. I, man, don't know why I did it, but just know that I did. Don't know why though. I was literally up all night. I didn't go to sleep until like 3, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I just don't know what it is about the Nasdaq, and when she starts moving slow, like I don't know what's so addictive about that. What's so alluring about that? When I said that the Nasdaq grabbed me by the hand and said that we was going for a ride, oh my god, did we go for a ride last night, man? We went for a ride last night. Yeah, yeah, it definitely, yeah. I did lose an account last night. I almost lost the one I passed too. If it wasn't for that big drawdown, I would have lost that account last night. Uh, I would have lost it. All right, let's check the GEX levels. I would have lost that account if it wasn't for that big drawdown. 583. I'm not prepared. 583. Okay. All right, so I think it's gonna be one of them days today. All right. I don't think longs are gonna work today. I don't think longs are gonna work. All right, so today's gonna be one of those days for sure. All right, I'll make the adjustment. I don't think longs are gonna work. Yeah, last night, man, y'all guys saw it, man. I felt like I was just all over the place, like I was spiraling, man. I felt like I was really all over the place. All right, so I guess we're in negative gamma today, so yeah, I don't think longs are gonna work today. So I'm gonna try to get as close to break even as possible on this, but I'm gonna probably have to flip short. Probably like to back up to 630 potentially. Yeah, I mean, if we can see a hold here, we could potentially see a move back up to 630. But we'll see. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Today is not going to be that day. Uh, it gave me an opportunity to get out at break even, and it gave me a minor one, dude. It's going to probably be one of those days. Literally touch my break even. I just have been having that happen to me a lot lately, and I'm trying to think of ways. Like, I mean, I'm trying to understand why that's happening because it's sometimes I plan my entries, but most of them it just be random entries, and regardless of where I get in, sometimes it still do that. Come on. Yeah, today's gonna be one of those days, so I might as well just flip short now. Or you can just rip my face off here. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. No, I'm gonna have to. No, I'm gonna leave it back. I'm gonna have to trust in this because hmm, nice. Hmm. Nice. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens here. I mean, it looks like we could see another push up, but it does look like the Bears are going to knock this down, but we could see another push down here. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Yeah, it's going to be one of those days today for sure. It's going to be one of those days. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, it's going to be one of those days. Where the market just sells off. Keep on going, NQ. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Cool. I was about to say, like, damn, like, what the fuck? Nasdaq. Uh, so Investor Z, man, if I trade Apex, I'll blow the account. I only trade the 300Ks with Apex, and I only buy them when they're on sale, 90%. I trade Blue Sky, and Blue Sky is they usually run $100 for their 300Ks. You gotta make 20K in the account, but I mean the beautiful thing about that is that the beautiful thing about these Blue Sky accounts is that I mean you gotta trade consistently. You can only make $4,200 a day, but if you have a mistake, you can use your profits from previous days as drawdown. I mean, it's a good and bad thing. It gives you, if you have like 10, 17, 15K, I mean, you got 15K of mistakes. You got 5 contracts. The only thing that may throw people off about Blue Sky is that they have 2 phases, just like Top Step. The second phase, you don't get paid out. You gotta make $5,000 on the second phase, and then you can make a small request before they move your funds to a live account. Yeah, I like the 300Ks overall because it just gives me, on my tilt days. I mean, it gives me an opportunity to make my money back on my tilt days. On the smaller accounts, I will trade smaller size because I mean, obviously, I don't have a big goal to achieve, so I'll trade the smaller size on the smaller accounts. But on the bigger accounts, I can trade how I want to trade, kind of. Yeah, and honestly, there's a big difference. My Mohammed said something about this too, and he was absolutely right about it. Like sometimes when you trade smaller size, you got to be really, you got to know what direction the market really is trying to go into, and you have to be perfect with your entries. And I say this all the time as well. I mean, y'all see it. You got to be perfect with these entries if you're going to trade smaller size. If you have access to more contracts and bigger size, you can trade anywhere on this screen, on this chart. You can trade anywhere. You don't have to wait for the setup. You can just trade the momentum with the bigger size. And honestly, I find more success trading that way. Or not necessarily more success, but I find myself uh I don't have to think as hard if that makes sense. I don't have to second guess myself or anything. It's, as long as I can catch like a 20, 30 point move, I've made my money. So it's like I'm not necessarily focusing on the direction. It's, do I have enough room to make the money that I want to make on a bigger accounts because I have bigger size? Mm, mm. Yeah, no problem, Investor Z. Uh, I will say that I didn't start having like 10, 20K days until I started trading bigger size. But that's, mm. The Nasdaq did this to me last night too, and it pissed me off. Okay. She ticked me out, and then she went into my direction, and it's like, wow. 539. But yeah, I think today is just probably one of those sell the pop type of days. I don't think that I don't think longs will be. I mean, unless you catch a good area, I don't think the long's gonna work today. But I gotta be careful about shorting this bottom like this too. Mm. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Don't do that to me. Come on, NQ. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Just hit that first target and then hit the second one. Okay, cool. Mm, Let's see how this next candle opens up. Damn. Mm, mm, damn. I mean, I am shorting the bottom a little bit. I mean, this is the bottom of the move. So I mean, we could see a retracement, but I do think that, the bulls or the bears do have the momentum, but I mean, eventually the bears are going to take profits eventually. So I just want to be careful and mindful about where I'm getting in at, because I mean, we do have the potential for the upside. Mm. All right, we got the 5 o'clock algo coming up. All right, shit, why do I keep saying the 5 o'clock algo? The 9 o'clock algo coming up. The 9 o'clock algo in 5 minutes. All right. Mm. I mean, the question is it going to break that low? I mean, are we going to see a break below that low? That's the question. Mm. Come on, Bears, keep on pushing. Break that low. Ah, shit. Mm. They touched that level too. Break it. I mean, if we see a break here, we're going to 400. If we see a break here, we're going to 4. Okay, I'll take that, man. I'm not. I'll take that. I'll take it. Okay. All right. I'll take that. And of course, you'll go. Of course, NQ, that's how you are. Of course. That's just how you are. You can't stand to see nobody win. Seriously? That was. Dude, this thing just took. Seriously? Dang. Man, come on, NQ, with that bullshit, man. Come on. That fucking bullshit, man. All right, dude. All right. Whatever, man. Whatever. I mean, do we got news at 9? I don't think so. I mean, not news that should affect the Nasdaq. I don't think so. I mean, we don't got nothing. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. We got business inventories. I guess that's about it. But nothing that shouldn't affect the Nasdaq or anything. All right, so we got what, 40 seconds? 30 seconds. And we'll see. We'll see what she does here. Well, obviously gain weight. I don't want to wait. It's the whole point. If I wanted to wait, I'll trade the ES. It's the whole point. The whole point of trading the Nasdaq. And I might want to sit here and wait for it for the setup. I mean, shit. I want to take the just want to take the trade. Get that dopamine hit. All right, 9 o'clock. Nice. Look at that. Look at that bullshit from the Nasdaq. Look at that freaking bullshit, dude. Look at that bullshit from the Nasdaq. All right, so let's see if we can get like maybe a little bounce here. Mm, nice. 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 Hmm. Uh, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I guess. I mean, I shouldn't be. Should have just took that, like I was thinking about doing, but should have just took that. Because I mean, I was up 1,000. It came right back to my break even. Could have went in and got some more. Dang, low's my break even. Okay. Mm. Should I take it this time? Mm. No, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Okay. Cool. 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 That's what I'm talking about right there. Shit, Nasdaq. I'm glad that we was on the same page. I mean, I'll take that for today. I'll take that. Dude, I've been up all fucking night. I'll take that. I've been up all night. Shit. Gameway, you was right. Even though I said I was not going to be up all night, that's exactly what the fuck I did. I didn't go to bed until like 4 Central Time. I did not go to bed at all. You said, am I eating? Yeah. Like, what do you mean by that? Am I eating? I'm not eating anything. Yeah. Apparently, I thought so. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. I thought London opened. Maybe I should have stayed in the long. I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't have the fortitude right now. I really don't. I guess I should have trusted it. I just don't have the fort. Mm. I'll go on the 7. I just don't got the fortitude for it. It looks like look at that. Price loves my break even so much. It's coming to my original. This position was up 6K, 600K. And now the market wants my break even. God damn. Nasdaq let me win. Let me win. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Hmm. All right. So it looks like, I could have, well, looks like I kind of got out at the right spot. Looks like I got out at the right spot. I mean, I got out kind of at the highs a little bit. All right. Hmm. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I'm probably definitely going to. I mean, today's gonna be a sell day. Today's definitely gonna sell. I'm gonna be looking at so tomorrow's FOMC. This is not financial advice. Let me just be very clear about that. But I do have a plan for FOMC. But this is not financial advice. Ever since that dude or whoever on Twitter bought 45 XBX puts and turned 45,000 to 12,000, I've been trying to recreate that shit because that should have been me. It should have been me, not him. It should have been me, damn it. I should have turned $45 into 12,000. Damn it. So I'm definitely going to be looking at. Let's look at XBX, man. Yeah. Let's look at XBX. Let's look at that. Because I'm buying some $45 put or call, and we're going to let that shit ride, damn it. We're going to let it ride. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Excuse me. We're going to let that shit ride. And I'm going to get it. I almost, so I will say that I kind of fumbled a little bit because I didn't recreate it, but hmm, I did get lucky enough to catch the bottom of an XBX call. That shit only went up $500, and of course I let that shit come all the way back to me, all the way, and it shit expired worthless, obviously. Hold on, what the hell is this? Yo, what the hell is okay. When I say that trend lines are just notorious to work on any instrument that you put it on, so apparently I must have drew a trend line coming down, and wow, look at that. Look at where price came and rejected it right at that trend line. That's interesting. All right, so hmm, let's see. This ain't financial advice or nothing, but so we got this big move down on XBX. Tomorrow we can definitely see. There's a gap right here. There's a gap right there. There's a gap. That does look like a strong high, but I don't want to. Okay, so I mean, would I be wrong buying puts to fill that gap? Would I be wrong? Let's see how much they cost. Let's see how much they cost. Let's see how much they cost. They're like $10. I'm buying that shit. If they're like $10, I'm buying it. Yep. That was not a gamble game way. I was in full control of that situation. What you're doing is being what we like to call a hater. I was successful. So instead of appreciating the success of the trade, he was like, oh, no, I was a gamble. He was gambling. It could have been a gamble. You don't know that. It worked. It worked. And that's what all that matters. It worked. Let's see how much that should work. Let me see how Tasty works. Okay. Let's see how much these damn no. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? That looks like a startup. That could be. Hmm. Hmm. Dude, even in the sim, the market skips my orders. Isn't that some crazy stuff? Even in the sim, they think skips my order. I mean, even oh, okay. I mean, let's look at that. I mean, let's really look at this. I mean, you got price coming down. You got it right here. I mean, this could potentially be an area where they push it back up. I mean, do we see? The only thing that's concerning to me in this position, and again, I'm in the sim on this, so uh, I don't really think about my sim trades like that. I just take them. The only thing that's concerning is this double top right here. That's the only thing right there. But this could be a setup where we see something like this using like a two-legged pullback into resistance, pullback into support, and then a move back up right there. This could be that situation. Or this could be a situation where they run these lows right here. And then we see another move down or a continuation of this move down. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. All right, let's see how much these XBX puts are going to cost. Because I think we probably see a move down today, but then tomorrow we probably might see a slingshot. Damn, look at that. All right. Hmm. Nasdaq, I've seen your ways so many times that I just knew that that was a fake out. I just knew it. You're just a nasty instrument that does stuff like that. I'm very familiar with your game. I mean, at this point, I'm not even gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna like, yeah, that was just a run on liquidity. She did that shit, and I'm just gonna get back in. Very familiar with your game. All right, so let's see. All right, so, if we get puts for tomorrow, we get puts for tomorrow. Um, I don't think the. I mean, shit. I don't think the Nasdaq is going to go all the way back down, or not the Nasdaq. I don't think XBX is going to 53.90. I don't think we see that move. Look at that. The Nasdaq, you are. Oh my God, look at that. Or, mind you, she came back and stopped me out and did this shit. All right. So, that gap is at 55.30. So puts at 55.30 is $1 for one day. I would never recommend that. Or actually, my bad. 55.30 puts are actually $9, almost $10. Actually, let me go on a smaller time frame on this. Let me see what a 15-minute looks like. Or maybe I should do this. Maybe I should just wait until price gets down here and fills the gap and then try for a long. Let's look at Tesla real quick. Let's look at Tesla. Because all this stuff with Tesla, all this is reminding me is the first time when Elon was first hated. I forgot what he did. I think he went from, oh yeah, he bought Twitter. My bad. Yeah, he bought Twitter. And he didn't keep it the democratic powerhouse establishment that it was, and he turned it into something completely different. And that's when Tesla for the first time, you can short Tesla and actually be successful. All right, so Tesla's at this double bottom. Let me look at a bigger time frame, and this is not financial advice at all. But man, that is a big drop. Let me actually look at a 4-hour chart real quick. Tesla's at support. Tesla is at support. We got earnings. Okay, let me look at Tesla earnings. We got Tesla earnings coming up at. I mean, the earnings are gonna probably suck. Obviously, I mean, for obvious reason, the earnings are gonna suck. And so 45-day calls for Tesla are still expensive. Actually, I mean, I got the tool itself, and I'm sitting here guessing. All right, so let's look at Tesla real quick, and then I'm gonna make a plan with Tesla. I think Tesla's gonna do the same thing that it did the first time. We're gonna see a whole lot of selling, and then out of nowhere, everybody that's in short with Tesla is gonna get their faces ripped off. All right, so when Tesla gets to 200, I'm gonna consider buying calls 30 days out. When Tesla gets to 200 or potentially around 200. Because right now it seems like the market wants to get to 200 on Tesla. So once we see that, I'm buying calls. And I'm not going to buy a call not a day sooner or a level sooner until maybe 202, 203, maybe around 200 for sure. But I'm going to stick to it. Okay. So we was able to get our targets hit on this one. I mean, it's not a surprise. The market. So now what I'm waiting for is a market to actually break above that level or potentially. I mean, it doesn't look like it could reject, but that trend line is in the way. But we do got a double bottom. So if we can see a breakout. Hey, yo, what's up, JC? What's up, man? Oh shit, my bad. I didn't know I exposed my my super secret market maker sim trades where I got my positions in the sim to hold up the market. Like I said, this thing was up 600K. If this was real money, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't hold it to 1 million. And then once it got to 1 million, and then I probably would have just kept going. Because I'm under the assumption that, damn. All right, so if you can't get the June contract or the March contract to catch up to the June contract, then I guess you have to drop the June contract to catch up with the March. I think they're about the same. What was that, 19.7? Yeah, they're almost about the same. So they're almost at the same price. Yo, congratulations on that. Yeah, I see a lot of people going to the personal live, or a lot of people are talking about it. I guess everybody's, well, I guess for the majority and for the most part, these prop firm rules. I guess people just prefer to trade their own money. And honestly, until we had this conversation about it, I never thought about it. But I mean, technically, you are only getting a percentage of the money that you trade, depending on how the prop firms pay out. I mean, I think all of them except Apex now. If correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, no, Apex doesn't do it. They always did it. They always capture payouts. My bad. Let me take that back. All prop firms now cap your payouts now. Every single one. Top Step was the last one that had it to where you can make as much money as possible and withdraw as much as you want. They were the last one standing, and now every prop firm now caps your payouts. So you're only getting a percentage of what you make. And depending on how they set their rules up, any additional funds are forfeit. Okay, so take profit has no. So there's no cap on it. They don't have the 10K cap on that a day on the pro side. You can make as much money as you want. $200 a day. And a Pro Plus. Mm. How's your trading going in that? Certainly want to. Not bad so far. Hmm. Well, I have an account similar like that now with Blue Sky. But I don't. They still playing around with They still playing around with activating the account. They haven't sent me the contract or anything yet to where I can take daily payouts out of it. I mean, I know, mind you, this is the first live account that I've been in so far. It's crazy that out of all the prop firms that I traded, Blue Sky would be the first prop firm where I actually made it to live. And it's not because I didn't want to, it's because I would just keep taking the payouts. I don't particularly care to trade live and pay for data and all that other stuff. I don't particularly care for any of that. But it is a badge of honor, though. It definitely is a badge of honor. it does showcase that you are a good and consistent trader, being able to use somebody else's money to trade and make a living. It shows that other people trust you with their money. I mean, obviously, I don't see it that way. Obviously, I see this as just prop money, sim money, a video game where I can get paid if I win. I feel like it's just easier that way. Looks like the trend line strikes again. That trend line strikes yet again. Yeah, it seems like the bears are coming in at this trend line right here. We'll see if they're successful. We'll see if they're successful holding it off. I mean, we could see a pop, and then I'll be looking for the bears to hold around this area right here, especially with this pivot high. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I think the market is trying to fake us out here. I think we're gonna see a pop here. Because if they wanted to drop it, they would have already done it. Yes, Nasdaq, I'm very familiar with your game. Very familiar with it. Very familiar with your game, sweetheart. Yeah, I kind of figured that was a fake out. I mean, because I mean, of course you didn't touch the target, but I mean, I've just seen this crap so often. Like when you see like a bunch of selling pressure and it don't go nowhere. Like when you see like the like one side of the market they're pushing, 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 and yet the market is not going anywhere. And you're seeing that every time they push, you see these wicks. That tells me that uh, the bears are just selling, or the bulls are just selling their positions to the bears, so they can use their stops as fuel to push this market to where they want it to go. All right, there goes that first target. All right, so good thing I was paying attention to the charts on that one. Oh, have you? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I lost one account today. I lost one of my funded accounts. I mean, I've already taken a $2,400 payout from it. So, I mean, I was working on my second, but mm, I'm not paying to reset it. It's like $800, and I ain't doing that shit. I'm not paying to reset it. That would defeat the purpose of the payout. I'll just start over, and it'll defeat the purpose of the payout. Now, if it was regionally priced at $500 or maybe four, I would consider it. But that shit is $800. I ain't paying that shit. And yeah, JC, we have FOMC tomorrow. Hmm. I'm going to try my best not to get caught up tomorrow, because you're right. I think we're going to experience a lot of fuckery tomorrow. Depending how it closes today is how I'm going to treat how it depending how it closes today and how it opens later on today. That's how I'm going to treat this. You know what? Oh shit. You know what? We could be actually going for that now. I think that's probably where the market is going. Okay. So if I still have it on my chart, actually it's probably on my hourly chart. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if, well, never mind. Okay, never mind. I see it. Never mind. Never mind. I disregard my statement. Disregard it. That's a two-legged pullback into support. I was thinking that potentially the market wanted to take out last week's low at 140. Maybe that's what the market wanted to do. But that is definitely a two-legged pullback into this area of support right here. And it's definitely a two-legged pullback into support. Oof. All right, so especially if you can get price to pop above this, I should get this target hit. Should get that one hit. I'll do that. And then I doubt, like I said, this high right here, I doubt we see anything happen above this high, at least for right now, because we might see a rejection here. We got the 50 EMA right here. I mean, it did kind of break out of the trend line going down, but uh, that is definitely not at the apex of that trend line. I wouldn't trust a bounce at the middle of a broken trend line. You want to kind of get to the apex of that damn thing right there. Not saying that they don't work. I just saying that I necessarily wouldn't trust it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's there we go. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna take one more off here. Taking one more off. I'll leave one on. I have $194,000 of unrealized profits on this. I've taken $30,000. I've realized $30,000 in this move. And honestly, that's probably what I would have done if this was actually my money. I'd have let this thing ride. Hmm. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see if they knock it down here. We'll see if they knock it down. If you're in this long, just kind of be careful in this area. They could knock it down here. So they could. Mm. Yeah, I still got to do everything. Yeah, I still got to do everything. Yeah, I would not trust this. I would not trust that. Mm. I mean, I necessarily wouldn't even draw it that way. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I would have to draw it like this. I would have to do that. Okay. I think that's potentially drawn. I think that's drawn correctly. I think that's drawn correctly. All right. So this channel is pretty obvious. Okay. Yeah, they might be actually trying to might actually be trying to hmm. They won't, okay, I was about to say they're not gonna let me make this a little bit bigger. Probably like 2.7. Okay. I'm actually gonna go short here. I should have got in short right here, honestly. That's where I should have gotten in short at. And let's see if they'll come back and scoop me in. I guess that's why we trust the charts, right? And not our hearts. They came in exactly where we expected them to come in at. They came in exactly where we expected them to come in. Right back at that trend line, right back into this channel. Right back into this channel. All right, so shit. I don't find it a coincidence that my break even is literally at the bottom of this channel right here. I don't find that as a coincidence at all. Okay, so yeah, I don't find it. Yeah, I think we're going for next Tuesday's lows. I think that's where we're going. I think that's where we're going. Because this thing is not finding a bid at all. I mean, I guess if they hold this, then yeah. But uh the way that this trend channel is sloped, you got price back into the channel. You got a false little breakout right here. A false break. Yeah, it's coming from my break even. So I'm trading a sim on top of a sim. Hey, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. uh, hmm. O-Star? Hmm. I think that's how you should say your name. Floyd? Well, this is a tick chart. Honestly, let me do this now. I want to see how this looks. So this is the this is a tick chart. It's volume based. It's a volume based chart. It's not based on time, but based on volume. Uh, the reason why I'm trading a small tick size for the Nasdaq is because the full mini only trades at probably like a what is it? What would that be? Like that's like 4 times, about 3 times. Anyway, right now the micro Nasdaq is trading at 400,000 contracts. The mini is only trading at 130. So there's going to be less transactions in the market. And so I'm trading a smaller tick size because of that. On the micro, if I'm trading a micro contract, then I would be trading an 1800 tick chart. Actually, I'm actually going to put this back at 9. I don't like how this looks. Or actually, let me look at it first. Yeah, I don't like how this looks. So I'm going back up to 9. Because I was trying to I want this chart to look like my my micro chart. I want this to look like my micro chart. But it's just not I guess it's not going to. So on another screen, I do have the 1800 micro chart that I look at and reference before I take a trade here on this chart. Hmm. Okay. So technically we made a 100% move. Technically. Oh man. I will probably use my lunch to get some rest. I definitely probably should do that. Especially. Mm. Yeah, no problem. So the only time-based chart that I reference mostly is going to be the hourly chart for obvious reason. For obvious reasons. Uh, you can kind of tell what direction the market is going with the hourly chart, especially how these candles are opening and closing at every hour. I mean, the highest that I think that let's just say that they do find support right here, and we do see a move up. Probably 560, probably 600, probably 551, probably 560. I think no higher than 605. But this big red candle, unless Trump says that Putin or somebody has accepted the truce or something like that, and this big red engulfing candle that takes out all these candles in this one day, like this one candle takes out all these candles. It broke structure. You should expect for the bears to come back in if we do see a pop. You should expect them to come back in and sell it. You don't see a big engulfing candle and think that you can trade against it, because you will find out. You will find out if you try to trade against an engulfing candle like that. Okay. Okay. So we're back in that channel. So you know what? Let's see. I'm probably sell back into this because I think. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can. If this thing is going to keep going down. 42. Yeah, I mean, I can see it, but I mean, at this point, you just have to just accept it for what it is. Because I mean, that other stuff is just that's too freaking much, man. That's too much. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Mm. Man. Yeah, that's annoying to me. That is annoying to me. That is definitely annoying. Oh crap, that's what I didn't do. It's like, why is it different? Okay. Yes, Nasdaq, I'm very familiar with your game. I'm very familiar with it. Hit that first target. Thank you. I'm very familiar with your game. I do my homework over the weekend. You like to stop people out, get them riled up, thinking they're in the wrong direction just for you to go in their direction. I do my homework every weekend. Oh, shit. So, I mean, if we're gonna travel all the way to the bottom of this trend line, we go to the bottom of this trend line. This thing can go to 19.3. 19.3. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. There's a double bottom here, potential double bottom. There's a pivot point right there at 330, and there's another pivot point at 370. So, I mean, it could go there. Who knows? Yo, I appreciate that, Maui Maui. I mean, shit. But then at the same time, you're right about that game weighting. I don't take the profits. I don't. All right. All right. So I'm convinced now. We're going down. I think this kind of solidifies it for me. We're probably taking out Tuesday's lows, if not today, then tomorrow. Because that's where the Bears was looking for that low all last week, and it's looking like they're about to get it. I think they missed that low about like 20 points. They missed it by 20 points. Yeah, they missed it by actually 15 points. That low was at 140. The low before the bounce is at 165. So they literally missed it at by 15 points. And it looks like the Bears are trying to come after that low and then probably go a little bit further. I mean, shit, honestly, I mean, if we look at the charts, shit, where's the market really trying to go for real? I mean, where's it trying to go? Right, where the hell is it trying to go? Uh, hmm, hmm. All right, so where's this thing trying to go? I mean, we got a low all the way down there at damn 8. Yeah, shit. I mean, I guess if we see that, then damn. Mm. Yeah, I agree with that Griffin trade. I think this thing is going down. This thing is definitely going down. I mean, the reason why I say that is just because of just how they locked out that high right here. They locked this high. Price is back down into this trend channel. I mean, shit. There is like literally like the apex of this trend channel is nowhere to be found. I mean, you got some ways before we get to the apex of. I mean, this is a big trend. It really is. Oh, there it is. It was about to get deleted. Actually, it's gonna get deleted because it's pissing me off. Got that trend channel right down here around like 200. I mean, the apex of this move is not nowhere in sight. I mean, unless they stop it and they start chopping it to the right, and then they break out and come back and then push up higher. I mean, it's too far away from the trend channels for the bulls to do anything. And if the bulls ain't going to buy, the bears are going to sell. And the dip buyers are just going to become liquidity. So, I mean, either the bulls hold and chop it and then break out, or this thing's just going to keep on falling. 140s? Yeah, I think so too. I definitely think they're trying to take out that low from last week. The bears tried too hard. And I'm not going to sit here and say that probably was not the objective. That probably was the objective. They just failed to do so. Maybe I still have it because you can see how aggressive the bears were, and then they aggressively got stopped out of their positions. Let me see if I got it still on this chart. Yeah, I think that was the low right there. And then they came back, and then they double bottom. Yeah, like right here. This was aggressive. I mean, obviously, now that the candles are painted on the chart, I mean, anybody that traded this, I mean, if you traded this, you know how aggressive this was. The bears were trying to take out that low. But unfortunately, the bulls got a double bottom and all the bears had to cover their positions because they failed to take out that low. And I think they're trying to come back and clean up that unfinished business down there before we see any upside. And I mean, you can see that this trend channel right now, I mean, price is literally in the middle of it. It's literally in a vacuum right now. It's in space. I don't think bulls buy it here. I don't think they do. I think price just keeps coming down until at least we get to an edge. So we'll see like around 300, 280. We'll see. We'll see if we get that drop. Because I mean, I mean, I really don't see it. They locked out this high right here. I mean, this high is locked out. I mean, I knew that pivot point once I saw that pivot that was going to be if the bulls took out that high, then we was going to go higher. But if they weren't able to take out that pivot and then they locked in price right here, then I mean this was inevitable to happen. And that was just inevitable. That's why I was telling everybody just to take or protect your positions in this situation because they locked it out. So if they locked out that high, that means that it's going to go lower to get new buyers to stair step it up. Or maybe they hold this range right here. Maybe they hold this range. And if we can see a breakout and then them holding it, and then we can potentially see another retest, probably a pullback, and then potentially that. Potentially. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's more highly likely for this thing to keep dropping. Yeah, probably like 320, 330, 320, 330 or something like that. Now, if I do that, all right. So it looks like they're trying to find support at this range. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. All right. So there's another test of that channel. Mhm. Hmm. All right. So I want to see how this candle closes. I want to see how it closes. Hmm. Hmm. If we see a breakout and a hold, I'm willing to go back in long. But if the bears hold this trend line, then I think we see another push to the downside. If they hold this, okay, I kind of figured as much. Okay. Mm. I know it just killed you to feel me on that. I know it killed you. I know it just would have killed you to feel me. 47, 47, 50. Hmm. Nice. Good one, NQ. Good one. Good one, NQ. Hmm. All right. So let's see. Okay, there goes our first target. Went to that second target. I think that was a lesson right there. Okay, nice. Nice. I still will get in short around here, but I kind of want to see what's going to happen when we get to the 50 EMA. Nice. 1 point this time. Nice. Okay, cool. I still want to see what happens here. Mm, mm. When you love someone, it goes to waste. So, At least we got the target hit, but we didn't get the limit filled. I would mm, I will be cautious about this, but I do think that they want to sell this because I'm paying attention to this block right here. The block of sell liquidity that I think they're trying to tap into. Mm. I mean, if they're serious about this high, then they won't allow price to come near it. They're serious about it. I mean, technically, I don't know what to call this, but I mean, technically, they're kind of finding the support at the apex of this trend channel, this little hidden one right here. I mean, they didn't find support at this one, but they're definitely trying to find support at this trend line right here, and that would be the apex right there, right at the bottom of it. So, yeah, it's kind of my bias is still overall short, but I mean, we could see a pop here. The market has been selling the entire day. We're about to go into London close if it hasn't closed already. I think the market kind of needs relief from all this dropping that we've been doing. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I mean, I guess it's working, right? I mean, they got another pop there. So yeah, I think so too. That's usually how this works. When you say fine, 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 it's a short, fine. Let me just short the bottom, fine. And then that's when the longs come in. Mm, that's exactly when the longs come in. All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so 496. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, we'll see if they're serious about this high. 496. We'll see if they're serious about it. Yeah, this is probably gonna keep pumping actually. But we'll see. We'll see here. We'll see what happens. Let it go. And Q, I'll try to fix you, baby. I'll try. I'll try to fix you. You don't need to be this toxic. Mm. Yeah, this actually just might be the pop right here, honestly. Now, I mean, now that I'm looking at it, it could just be the pop. I really don't see. Yeah, this could be the top, the pop. But that is a swing high right there. So I mean, I do expect them to come back in and try to short this. Do expect them to come back in. Fine. Yo, I was doing like, dude, I was doing that all last night. Yo, y'all see that I'm up 3K in this account? I mean, I passed it, so is that the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Just know that this account, it got to the point to where I said fine, and either I was going to reset this account or it was going to get passed. It was no in between. Because the Nasdaq was what she did last night, and I guess we could talk about that because I mean I gotta go, but what she did last night was just the most diabolical price action that I've seen in a while. She literally was hugging my break even all night, literally. And then when I said, all right, maybe I'm wrong here, let me flip. Let me tell you that as soon as I flipped, I was down. I couldn't like, dude, at points in time last night, I couldn't even get up like $200 or $300 on 5 mini contracts. That's just how she was. She was just not moving. And then I flipped, and I was like, fine, maybe she wants to go long here. Maybe I'm reading the market wrong, dude. I'm talking about she drops, and then I flip short, then she pops. Dude, I'm losing like $400-$500 like each time. She's slowly eating away at my P&L. Dude, I was down about like shit. How much was I down? I think at one point in time I probably was down like 4K. I had to bring that shit back. Like literally I made about 11, 12K just to pass this account because that's just how much I was down. All right, so it looks like they did come in. They did come in here. So I mean, yeah, I mean, we got to trust the charts, man, even though I mean, they popped right into this area right here. I mean, you got to trust the charts, I guess. Even if we don't want to, but man, she like, dude, she was, dude, shit. I was like, man, I ain't trading the Nasdaq no more. Like, it almost got to that point because literally price was frozen. Y'all saw that I went long at this trend line, and when I got off, and I came back and saw that she stopped me out, stops me out, and then goes in my direction. You know I was gonna sit at this chair all damn night. You know I was gonna sit at this chair all night because she literally found my stop. She found it. And then she bounces. And I was like, dude. Or is actually my bad. It was this one. It was this one right here. My bad. Or was it this one? Yeah, it was this. This is where we was on. Yeah, stream last. No, it wasn't. Was it? Yeah, okay, yeah. Because she came back and she stops me out, and then she does this crap right here. This sent me right here because I was looking for that damn long. I was looking for it. And then it happens right after she stops me out and then she does this crap. So I caught the long all the way up because mind you, I was down like 4 or 5K. I caught the long because I was trying to short it because I was like, damn, this thing wants to short so damn bad. I was short like right here. And when I tell you that this thing kept playing with my break even, I was like, fine. So this thing gets all the way up. I'm down like 4 or 5K. And I was like, fine. I cut it. I go full port long. I catch the long. And then I'm thinking, I was like, no, this ain't a real long. This is a short. But I got out the long too early. Mind you, in hindsight, I literally had my exit literally at the top. I just didn't know it at the time. I didn't know it. And it did started doing this bull crap right here. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go short. And then, of course, it pops back up long. So I take the loss. I get back in. And then it got into this area. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go full port short here. I'm going to put my target all the way down here. And if it hits it, it hits it. And if it don't, I'm just going to have to restart this account because I've been up all night fighting the Nasdaq. And she was like, okay, I know that you like me for real because you ain't gonna be up at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to trade me, trying to get your money back if you don't. So she was very merciful to me, but she was playing around with my heart all night, all night. So shit, I'll try not to do that again, but uh, I can't. Yeah, I'll probably do it again. I probably will. So, but all right, guys, that's it. Shit, we made money today. That's all that matters. We'll come back later on tonight. We'll prepare as best as we can for FOMC. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Peace out.